beautiful souls. This is Rochelle with the Healing Rose, and we're taking a look at the energies this week. So this week I am using the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Absolutely adorable. And our first card, where are we right now? Your current energies. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. So this is about... really feels like we're going to be doing some internal work this week, maybe moving more into a prayer or meditation practice as we move through the week, really starting to look at what our motivations are in our activities that we're doing. Your soul wants you to sing your own song, so really allow yourself to be individual this week. Not all of us, you don't have to be exactly like someone else, okay? You don't have to sing the same song as someone else. You don't have to dance the same dance. You can do things your own way and know that it is absolutely perfectly valid, okay? What is rising in you? Koi fish spirit, which is absolutely beautiful. There is always enough. There is more than enough to go around. So any of those belief systems around lack or being inadequate or not being enough, know that there's always enough. If you think, oh, there's so many Reiki healers out there, how can I ever make money doing that? There's more than enough to go around. There are so many people out there that need that kind of work that if that's, there's always going to be people that find you, right? There's always going to be someone that connects with your energy. What is falling away? Using your mind wisely. Okay. So we might have been doing a really, going a little bit deeper dive, I think, mentally recently. It feels to me like there's a shift from being caught up in your head to, it feels almost like more tuning into the heart, actually. Okay, well, I guess so. So, the gift this week, be peace, dove spirit. So, be kindness, be peace. It might seem like I need to be right. I know the reality of this situation, and they don't really understand, and I feel like I need to say something, but are you saying something just so you can prove that you're right, or are you saying something to help a situation? There's all sorts of ways we can diffuse things sometimes. What is right? Oh, what is manifesting? Yes. I got so distracted because I love this card so much. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. And that, I feel, is a really beautiful to go in this spot, because this is all about what we're manifesting, right? And the manifesting really is, to me, almost kind of like a magical thing that we can do, right? So as you focus and dive deep and get clear, and remember, there is always enough. You can do your own thing. You can be individual. You don't need to do the same crazy, silly TikTok dance everybody else is doing. You can do things your own way, and that's okay. And know that the magic works through you. All right, so you have the innate ability to make things happen. Okay, so the next step is to be generous of spirit. Right, so that generosity of spirit, such an interesting concept, right? So we're not being, how can I phrase this? It's one thing to do. For me, it feels like there's the public show of generosity, and then there's the quiet generosity, where, we give of our time to someone else. We help where we see someone needs help. We step in and offer things, and it's not to be You know, it's not for the tax deduction that you're doing it. It's not for... Okay. Oh. Past influence. Give with gratitude and grace. So I feel like the two go hand in hand, really. You know, the essence of generosity, right? The motivation behind your generosity, having that come from a space of grace, having that come from a space of gratitude, where you're not really expecting anything in return. All right. So what you need to know as you move forward, dear Spirit says, bring a gentle touch. So again, to me, it feels like there's a sense of kindness that moves through the whole reading, right? As we dive deeper, and we want to be individual, and you know, don't worry about the feeling of lack that may be coming up, right? Being peace, being kindness, practicing that generous spirit, and just, you know, maybe somebody's having a really bad week and we don't even realize it, and they're being all like, meh, and we don't have to be back to someone. We can have like a kindness and a gentleness that we carry forward with us in our interactions. Okay. All right. Hopes and fears. Elephant spirit. Learn from the past. So we can learn from the past, but we don't need to hold on to the past. So we may have had an experience where maybe we're feeling like, oh, I could be like that, but some things may come up where you feel a little bit more reactive. If you can look at it and go, okay, well, what was the lesson here? Was it a lesson for me? Was it a lesson for someone else? What did I take away from this? How can I change going forward if I encounter that same situation again, right? So we're learning from the past, not getting caught up in what past mistakes were, not getting caught up in overthinking and berating ourselves for whatever it was that went on. And our outcome card, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. So to me, that really goes hand in hand with what is rising. There is always enough if we open ourselves up to the idea that, you know, there's endless possibilities for what can happen, right? The possibilities are absolutely infinite. You don't need to limit yourself in what it is that you want to bring forward. You don't need to limit yourself in what it is that you want to manifest. There doesn't need to be a limitation, because there's so many different ways that we can, you know, see things come into being or see things come to fruition. It's not always necessarily going to take the path that we think it might. So I think just having that in mind as we look at the week, you know, if we can practice just a little bit of gratitude and grace, you know, and give without expecting things in return, and practice that extra little bit of kindness while still holding on to our individuality. To me, this looks like it's actually going to be a really lovely week if we can hold on to this really beautiful energy and just have that, you know, have that sense of peace and kindness and gentleness that we can bring to those around us. And it's, you know, it's like the more you spread the joy, the more you are surrounded by joy. All right. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed your energetic oracle reading for the week. If you did enjoy it and you're still here, you want to hit that thumbs up button, I would love that so much. And of course, if you feel called to subscribe, I definitely would love to have you join me for more readings in the future. I hope you have an amazing week, and take care.